Thank you for tuning in. This is the Ready Talk Boxing Show with your host, Mr.A, the Double RT Boxing Show. And we have a new British heavyweight champion, Hughie Fury. He knocks out Sam Sexton in the 5th round. He showed he does have a right hand, folks. He beautiful. He dropped Sam twice, once in the 4th, finished him in the 5th. You know, the first 2 rounds was your typical Hughie Fury performance. The flickering of the jab, sometimes just backhand flickering, sometimes actually putting some mustard on it. But in this one, he actually started throwing the right hand behind it. The one factor that everyone says was the reason why he lost against Joseph Parker. He threw a whole bunch of jabs, but nothing ever came behind the jab. Not this time. He threw some good amount of right hands behind the one, you know. And you wonder if he would have fought that type of fight against Parker, would he have got the nod? Because me myself, I thought even with that little bit of offense output with the ring generalship and making Parker miss and the defense, I thought he did enough to win. But you know, they didn't award Fury with his low output jab. Now in this fight, the first 2 rounds, and even the whole fight, but Sam Sexton, you wonder why did he not force Fury to move to his right? He allowed Fury to go to his left the whole time, jabbing, allowing Fury a clean line to throw his right down the center. If you know he's trying to set up the right, make him switch to southpaw. You know he's a switch hitter. Make him switch to southpaw. Make the right, make the dominant hand become the lead hand. So that way, whatever is going to come down the middle won't be as powerful. You know, even if he's a good 2-ball with his left hand, it's not going to be as strong as his right coming down the middle. But no, Sam just constantly allowed Fury to circle to his left, set up the pipe for the right hand. And up until towards the end of the 3rd, Sam actually got a little closer with pressure because he just couldn't get through. And but the thing is, even when he was getting aggressive, it was allowing himself to get set up with even more right hands because his own momentum was carrying him into him. Like in the 4th round, Hughie Fury using his great ring generalship, moving around the ring. And Sam had him cornered, and here comes Sam trying to just walk straight in. Walked right into a right hand. It stunned him, and he kind of turned sideways, oh. And he was just he was there, but he wasn't there, And he kind of leaned against the ropes, bounced off, and he looked, and he just happened to look at the right time, and he missed the right hand. But as Fury got closer, he just caught him with another right hook. Sam went down, going into the 5th. Even that didn't really deter Sam from trying too much because he was just putting on more pressure. He got Fury into a corner again, coming on hard, and then just a nice follow-up, crisp, quick to the point, another 2. Jab, pow. Kind of punched it down on Sam, crumbled him. This one, he didn't fall. He kind of crumbled. He got up, got the 8 count. And the referee didn't like the look in his face, waved it off. And Sam was trying to protest it. But as he started walking to the corner, you always see fighters protest it, but you really want to judge them on how they walk to their corner. He's so he wasn't there. The heart of the fighter was there, but the fighter wasn't there. At least for those 30 next seconds that he needed to be there, he wasn't there. And so then it was, like I said, it was your typical Hughie Fury performance. It just, he allowed his right hand to follow this time. And he says he wants to go for the titles now. Joshua and Wilder, he's coming. And I don't see no Joshua fight coming anytime soon, considering he's not ranked in any of the organizations right now, but he is 12th in the WBC. So depending on what is happening with this Joshua and Wilder fight, it's Joshua says it's pretty much all done. They're just waiting on promotion poster details, coming out first, gloves, all that crap. You know, I believe it when I see a press conference. It's still time for that fight to fall apart. Wilder has that backup plan with the WBC mandatory Brazil, and so after that, if there's still no Wilder and Joshua after Brazil fight, I won't mind seeing a voluntary defense against Hughie Fury. To me, that fight has to be over in the UK. It'll build Wilder's interest. The UK fans will want to see him. Like, that's the man Joshua's gonna whoop his ass, And then it'd be the American fans and the Wilder fans, like, oh yeah, Wilder, go over there and whoop one of their guys' ass. It'll be a nice back and forth, reception for Wilder. You're gonna get your ass beat. Oh, you're gonna whoop their ass, Wilder. It'll be a nice build up for the Joshua fight, and if not a Joshua fight, it'd be a nice segue to a Tyson Fury fight. Beating his cousin, especially if he knocks Hughie Fury out. And it's not just that though. Hughie Fury got that movement, and we all know jabs give Wilder problems. So with that movement and that jab, we'll see. It'll be nice, Now Wilder does have feet to probably run him down. The foot speed and athletic ability to run him down. But does he have boxing feet to cut the ring off on Fury and not get hit so many times by the jab? So it'll be a real interesting. I think it'll be an excellent test for Wilder, and also an excellent build-up for Tyson Fury, because that jab that Fury's boys do is gonna give Deontay Wilder problems. I'm your host, Mr.A. This is the Ready Talk Boxing Show, the Double RT Boxing. Thank you for your time and support. If you're entertained and new viewers, hit that thumbs up and become new subscribers. Help the show grow and help yourself, because this should be your new boxing show. We talk boxing all around the world, fights around the world, not just little local fights in the States, in the UK. I try and cover as much as I can for us boxing fans. Thank you for your support.